divorce. Yeah, so bro, we do know the divorce tree.
He's about to be a mess, bro.
You think so, bro?
He's gonna be an absolute mess, bro.
I think we might get some good music back.
I don't think nothing comes good coming from a divorce, bro. His kids is gonna be a mess, which is gonna make him a mess. Like it's just his life is going.
How many
they got 4 kids, bro.
They got a lot of fucking kids, bro.
Like he's about to be a mess.
Bro, how do you have so many kids and want to get a divorce? I could never understand. I could
me and my wife talked about it. It's like, bro, you live your life out. Like, could you imagine everything you go through being like in front of people? Like, the issues you and your wife dealing with. Like, y'all trying to. You can't work through nothing like in the public eye. Exactly.
But to answer your question, nigga, 4 kids, like, nigga, you obviously in complete fucking hell. Like, if a nigga
gotta be, bro.
Nigga got 4 kids and you like, nigga, I can't deal with this shit no more. You are in hell, bro, and it's possible.
But they're saying it's the other way around, though. From what I read, it was like, she's saying, like,
she can't deal with that nigga no more.
Like,
and we know Kanye is throw,
I think people push that narrative, bro. I don't know.
Kanye is throw, bro. Kim trying to get out of there, bro.
Man,
it's just this.
Kanye wants to get away. Yeah. Well, Kanye wants to get the hell away from these crazy ass Kardashians.
He shouldn't have done it in the first place, fam.
You're crazy. I want to.
If you want to, what's the problem now? You knew you was married to Kardashian.
I'm talking about myself.
You knew your shit was finna be wild, man. That's my thing. Like, you knew by this time you married her, she done fucked half the industry. You know that already off top, nigga. You already know.
I think it appealed to his ego at first.
It did. He probably thought the kids
to his ego at first, bro.
Maybe he thought the kids
explain. Like,
I got Kim K.
No, that's exactly it.
So you think that's appealing, like to say, okay, I don't wipe this that all y'all niggas.
Why do the folks in the industry like literally be with? They all just date each other. It's like, bro, it's a big world, bro, and y'all like. You want to date the same 8 dudes and the same 8 girls, like, bro. It's like they just like, I don't get it, but it's like I think it go back to the ego aspect, bro. When you in that world, bro, like it's just like a ego thing, and I think that him being with her played to his ego at first. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to Kim on this. It's like she's growing in the fact of like she felt like she found what she's supposed to be doing in life as far as like. With the law school stuff. You know what I'm saying? She really out here getting people free. Like, she really, really doing that. And I don't know if
so you think she found her calling and it's just like...
Yeah, and I don't know if that, like, like, it's just like she found what she want to do.
That is wild.
And so...
Like, I mean, could drop, but like, her dad, like, with the whole
he's a lawyer
situation, it's like, she goes through this crazy, fabulous life all this time, and she goes
still go back to
that's insane.
Which go back to what we said.
About right where your dad was really could have set you on this path off top.
Everybody they want to get that.
Bro, that's the I ain't think about this.
You want to get out there. You already got the money. Let me get my shit in, get my shit out. How old is Kim? Late 30s.
I don't know.
Possibly.
Like late 30s.
Kim almost 40.
Yeah, I would say mid 30s, late 30s. So now, when she had kids, it was time for her to have kids. She finally got all that bullshit out of her. Now let me settle down to what I really wanted to be in.
Go back to legacy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do I want my legacy to be this reality show full of nothing? When I die and my kids look back and they find out like this all my mom was, or do I want it to be something else?
If you gotta
Kim can save herself right now.
See,
for sure. And she's doing it.
She's definitely doing it.
But I'm saying, like, what if she moved away from Ye, nigga, and full-fledged with this, get niggas up out of bonds?
But what if her kids, what if all the kids are like, man, our pops is Kanye.
That only lasts for so long, bro, when you don't know. Because once again, you're going to find out who your parents really are.
Yeah.
And it only lasts for so long. Think about it, bro.
So who has the worst image, Kanye or Kim?
Right now? Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
I think it's good.
It's no
worst image?
Because he looks like he has zero, like, character at all, bro. Like, bro, you just, like, it looked like you just doing stuff for popular.
I think people just push him that way because he just says outlandish shit, bro.
I think it's because he don't got no real friends. He ain't got no
real friends.
He ain't got no homies being like, bro.
Can't have no real partners, bro.
Yeah, I definitely think everybody fucks with like industry people he met coming up.
Unless to them, this nigga is doing like some righteous shit. Like,
like y'all call me crazy, but hey, man, I just speak my truth.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe they feel like Kanye's truth is righteous. Like, these niggas are rich at the end of the day. Like, they are disconnected to the frequency that we are. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they see something else that we have no idea about. You know what I'm saying?
I think he killed himself because he was really reeling back. Hold on. He was really coming back in with the people. He aligned himself, tried to align himself with Trump for that check. And that killed it for people.
That was wild.
That shit was fucking crazy.
It killed it for people. And then he tried to backfoot it and backpedal after it all, and then say he wanted to fuck with Trump.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just like, but that's why your circle matters so much, bro.
Nah, it does. Your team,
the people around,
bro. Your team, your team is crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Now,
speaking of team, you gotta get a team. Tell us about. I gotta piss again. Tell us about. I want to know about your performance, bro. The live performance.
Oh, okay.
How you said that was hard.
That shit was crazy.
That was hard.
That was on some next level shit. Tell us about this shit.
Okay. So shoot, man. Like I said, we was just like focused on trying to like, empty the clip, do everything that I feel like I do, good at, and just put it out to the world. And so, when I was living up in Missouri, I got two managers. So I got Swerve, and then I got my boy Jonathan Morris up in Missouri. But he comes from like a church background, and his father was a pastor, so he understood how to put on like a good production. Yeah, like he come from like the white church. You go to white church, like them jokes look like concerts. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So he understood the value of putting on a good show. And so from there, man, for years, 7 years, bro, we just started building our live show, and then we met, CJ, who was the dude playing the keys and the bass in the live performance, but he like arranged all of the music, what I'm saying, the live versions of the songs. And now we just put it together, and he put the band together. But these are people I've been performing with for half a decade now. Okay. And so it wasn't nothing like for us to, hey, let's do a live stream show, and everybody just like they just got we all got an alignment. Like our culture, it just within our organization is execution.
Yeah. How often you feel like you're gonna start doing that? Because that's really the new wave now. The way that I feel like it's gonna bring traction, bring especially more fans too now.
Right. I don't know, man. It's not easy to do.
Yeah. I definitely know it's not.
Yeah, it's not easy to do. It take a lot. That was probably a month of work.
Now that wasn't your first performance.
Ever? Oh, no. So I've been performing with, like I was telling him, like that team of people, we've been performing together for half a decade, maybe longer.
Okay.
So it was like, it was like we didn't even rehearse. Like we had like a sound check / rehearsal that morning. Yeah. Like we drove up to Missouri, me, Swerve, my wife, and my son. We went to Missouri that morning, or that night, the night before.
Yeah.
Woke up that morning, had sound check / rehearsal, and then we like recorded it, that night. And so it was like, but that's because like some of these songs outside of like the new EP, these are songs we've been performing for years.
Now, is this something you wanted to, that you knew off top you wanted to do with the promotion, the marketing?
For sure.
Okay.
It was like,
the live.
Yeah.
Live.
The live
IG live and shit. Like, that shit was crazy. You had all that.
Well, some of it came like just in the midst of like us flowing and being in that creative zone. I knew I was like, I'm going to put out an EP and I'm going to do 4 weeks of videos in a row. And then I was like, I want to do a live stream performance. And my other manager in Missouri, I told him, and he was like, let's do it. Yeah. And he's a production manager at a church. So we just went up there and we knocked it out.
Now the quarantine didn't have nothing to do with it? Like the performing thing, like quarantine, like the whole quarantine year and shit.
Yeah, it played a factor in the fact, like the opposite way. Though. We wasn't like, that's why we didn't do it like in a small space or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why we didn't do it like a tiny desk or something like that.
Right. Because I could have easily done it.
We could have did that, and it would have been like easier.
Just as cool.
Yeah. But it was like, nah, I want to like because I feel like what me and my team are good at is we perform the same despite what the outward circumstances is. So there was nobody there but my wife, my son, and like one of her friends. And then the rest was like the team, our sound man, our video guy, and like who's on stage. And we put on a performance as if there was like 100,000 people. Right. And so that's like a mentality thing. And so he was like, okay, since we can do it, let's do it. And then the live album was just like, well, we had to record the audio in order to put it live. So like, let's just put out a live album too. You know, and so that's how that came about. But
it's a nice morning.
Yeah, man, they just I don't know, man. It's like, and I never think from a marketing like standpoint. That's just not me. I think from the creative aspect of it. Right. I was like, I've always like wanted to put out a live album. So, you know, let's do it. Now that we like got it recorded.
Hold up. So do you have like who's responsible for the marketing? Because like to me, you marketing like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
that's you know what I'm saying? Like for a nigga that ain't worried about it, you know what I'm saying? Like your marketing ways are crazy. Like, so who's responsible for it? Or are you just really low key marketing by through creation?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah. I think it's the latter, just marketing through creation. Because I'm just not. I don't think I'm a good marketer. Like that's just not me. I'm good at like what I'm good at, which is like making music, performing it,
execution.
You know, and just as a team, we execute at a high level. And so that's just all I focused on. And I'm just now really, really understanding the fact that no matter how good you are, you still need like a certain like marketing. Mm-hmm. But I always was like, bro, if you build it, they will come. Mm-hmm. So just put out the dopest thing you can. People are gonna come, and you know, word of mouth is still the number one form of marketing. And so,
for sure.
You know, we trying to. Yeah.
I could fuck with that. Let's basketball and then we out of here. Man.
Okay. Yeah.
Do y'all watch football or no?
I'm not big into football like that.
I'm not really, bro. I think besides fantasy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm big into fantasy football.
I'm big fantasy basketball.
Oh, you big in fantasy basketball?
I wanted to do fantasy basketball this year. I had to come in.
We was talking about it. I wasn't with it, bro. I just think like I be so sucked into fantasy football, bro. And I feel like that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I be every week with it. So I can only imagine every day with it.
Yeah.
Cause you got 82 fucking games. Like I can't do that shit. But all right, so basketball, man. Who is you niggas squads? Who your squad for?
I've always grown up a Laker fan. But you know, just being from here, you know, you gotta love the Mavericks. It's hard not to.
Yeah. Okay. You think Luka could pull an MVP out for it?
This season, I think it is his for the taking. They're not gonna give it to Giannis again because he hasn't won since he got it.
Right.
So I think it's either gonna be him or Dame Lillard.
Damn.
It's hard to deny.
You know who I think, bro? I think D Book, bro.
You think
Nah.
They gotta be top. They gotta finish top 5 in the West.
Number one in the league right now.
We gotta finish top 5 in the West.
You don't think Suns gonna be top 5?
I don't know.
Suns will be top 5 in the West, bro.
I don't think teams.
Chris Paul,
bro. He's a culture
changer. That's it, bro.
It was in the bubble.
He's a culture changer.
If Chris Paul had some fucking Thunder top 5 in the West last year,
that's insane.
With no other All-Star,
nobody else.
Yeah.
I guarantee the Suns. Nigga, I think the Suns will be 2, honestly.
Dang, you think they'll finish 2?
I think the Suns gonna be 2.
Wow.
If not the Mavericks 3. Nigga.
I think the Suns could finish top 3 because I think the X factor is gonna be if DeAndre Ayton can go to All-Star level. If he can ascend to All-Star level, then they're gonna be a problem. Like they're gonna be a problem. But yeah, I didn't even think about it. If they finish top 5, top 3, D-Book can definitely win MVP.
He's another level. Book's another level.
But it also might be the same thing like they did with LeBron last year. LeBron could have easily won MVP, but it's like, but you got AD.
Yeah.
But they could be like, but you got Chris Paul.
Nah, hell no. They ain't gonna be like that. You got Chris Paul.
Chris Paul's still a top 5, top 3 point guard in the league. Like, they could do him like that.
But nah, this is AD we talking. You know what I'm saying?
Andy Davis here.
I think too, Bron put it on a little late. You know what I'm saying?
He did turn it on.
He put it on a little. Like if he would have had it on like all year, he would have came out.
Ron did have it all year.
He didn't, bro. He came out with it late, bro.
Yeah,
he turned that on like towards the end of the year, right before the quarantine, and then we had.
Now, if the season wouldn't have stopped,
yeah, if the season wouldn't have stopped,
he would have won MVP. He was rolling in the last couple of weeks.
Crazy,
yeah, he would have definitely won it if the
So you think a repeat? What? You a Laker fan? Repeat?
Yeah, I just don't see anybody beating them in 7 games.
I don't either.
I just don't.
7?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know who, especially at the East. Like I don't know.
Somebody, something's gonna happen in the trade deadline. Somebody be the Lakers.
Well, we cutting out the Clippers at this point.
Yes.
They just not consistent. Did you see what happened to them last night?
Fuck out of here,
bro. They scored 5 points in like 18 minutes, bro.
And Paul George played.
Bro, the Warriors were down by like 16 in the third quarter.
Yeah, I heard
it was like at 80. They had 85 points, bro. They ended up taking the lead like midway through the fourth, and they had only scored 5 points since then,
That's
bro.
ridiculous.
And you got 2 of the best.
Kawhi not that guy, bro.
Nah, he's not the leader. He can't be the number one guy.
Yeah, he can't be the number one.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that was just a miraculous year with that Toronto shit.
Oh,
and really, it wouldn't even been shit because they would have lost if it wasn't for KD dropping. Like KD didn't Clay.
Clay dropped both of them.
Yeah, both
KD had like maybe 15 the first quarter that game.
Bro, he was doing drop, bro.
On the already like slight tear in his Achilles.
Yeah,
and he already out there giving out the
going hey. KD was going crazy before he dropped it.
Yeah, bro.
So they probably wouldn't even won that shit. That's what I'm saying. They be gassing Kawhi, bro.
Yeah, and I love Kawhi, bro.
It's hard to argue.
Paul George breaks my heart, but I thought,
what's up? Have you been peeping how niggas is bullying?
How you let the lightest skinned nigga in the league call you soft? I was like, oh, you supposed to fight him. You gotta fight him off the top.
That's why I say for the year over, PG gonna end up fading one of these.
He gonna have to, bro.
Pandemic P. That's like the best, funniest nickname I've ever
Nah, nigga, I call that nigga Exhibition P.
Oh, no, listen, he gonna have to fade. He gonna have to fade somebody, bro. Preseason P. God.
Preseason
like, but he gonna have to fade somebody, bro.
He gonna have to,
bro. That's the only way, bro. You gonna have to turn into Ron Artest.
Yeah, you gonna have to get that on the court.
Like, bro, you let a young nigga and an extra light nigga tell you soft, bro. Like, it ain't even like it'd be different if maybe he was like older.
Yeah.
But like, bro, he young, like he ain't even 25, bro, and he called you a
bro. And he may be just as soft, bro. That's the bad thing.
That's the crazy thing. He might just.
And that nigga, but he don't give a fuck. He calling you soft,
bro. That's like somebody like. And I'm like, Pat Beverly, you gotta start, somebody on the Clippers gotta start fading people. Like somebody gotta start like you got a big European for your center.
They got boys, but I like Montrezl Harrell when he was there, bro.
I did too.
I don't know how.
He said, I'm going to Hollywood, not Inglewood.
He said all them niggas soft, I'm about to go them hard.
Nah, this is what he said. He said, I'm tired of Inglewood. I'm going to Hollywood. That's what he said. Inglewood ain't getting it. Like, it's LA, but it ain't like Hollywood. I'm going to Hollywood.
I fuck with Montrezl. I still think Lakers need another big, though, for some reason. I feel like they took a L.
It's just because Gasol fouled out too much. Gasol fouled out too much.
And he old, bro. Gasol old, bro.
Too old.
But he's not like old, like Dwight Howard old. Like Dwight Howard's like athletic old.
Oh, look, you saying Gasol younger than...
Yeah, he's younger. Yeah, he's younger by like 3-4 years.
Damn. I didn't know that shit.
But he like big white boy.
Well, why the fuck? Okay, yeah. See, that's the problem.
That's a different old than like, you know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard old is like your average NBA center.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because he was just such a freak, like, athlete. Even JaVale McGee, both of them, bro. Like, they took an L at the
I think people just hit Dwight because he was so good at one time.
Bro, this nigga Gasol is just 35, bro.
Yeah, bro, he ain't that old.
I thought that nigga was way older than
Wait, he's 35?
He's 35. Nigga, run older than Gasol. He'll be 36 this month, though.
Oh, I didn't know he was that old.
He'll be 36 this month, though.
Dang.
Shit, I thought he was older than that, fam. That ain't shit. I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but well, shit, bro. Let's give me some shout outs, bro. Shout out whoever you want, man. On the team, you better make sure you don't forget nobody, nigga.
Yeah, that's why I ain't even gonna go there. Nah, who I want to shout out, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey.
Listen, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bro, I was I told you earlier, but I just want to make sure I say it publicly.
Yeah.